Hey you guys, and welcome to another book haul video. Yes, now I already have some book haul videos pre-recorded, but I got a lot of books in the mail today, and plus yesterday Lizzie from elizzieBooks mentioned me in her video because she was doing a video about new booktubers, and she mentioned me because of my semi-Tumblr stalkingness, and so yeah, and because of her, I went from 55 subscribers to 117 subscribers so far. So also thank you to all you new subscribers who have subscribed and commented and liked my videos. Thank you so much, and also for entering the giveaway, which I am doing a giveaway if you guys didn't know already. And also again, I would like to thank Lizzie for, I appreciate it so much. She is one of my favorite booktubers, so yes, extra yay me's. And so, that's a lot of talking, huh? I will leave the link to her channel below, and let's just get started with the books. Okay, a lot of these books I got in today, but let's start off with the ones I got in a couple of days ago. And I bought a lot on eBay. Of course, if you have watched any of my last book haul videos, you would know I might have a little eBay problem. And the first book I got was Crave by Laura J. Burns and Belinda Mitz. And I will just read the back real quick for you guys. Shay can never do the things her friends could. Never try out for sports, never go to parties, never fall in love because of the mysterious and incurable blood disorder she was born with. She can barely make it through 3 days of school a week, but now her doctor-turned-stepfather has a brand new treatment that he thinks will change everything, and it does. As soon as the new blood starts pumping into Shay's veins, she has visions of a different life, Gabriel's life. She sees an orphanage, loss, bangs, blood, and lust that she can't explain. Is Gabriel real? And if he is, could he really be what she thinks he is? Oh, yeah, interesting. And another one from the same seller, Vampires Crush by A.M.Robinson. I swear my life was totally normal. Normal house, normal family, normal school. My looks are average. I don't have any superpowers. No one's showing up to tell me I'm a princess. You get the picture. But when my junior year started, something not normal happened. There are new kids at school. New kids with a wardrobe straight out of a 19th century romance novel. An inexplicable desire to stay at school until sundown. And on top of that, James Hollowell showed up. James, who stole my sandwiches in 4th grade and teased me mercilessly through middle school. James, who now seems to have the power to make my heart race anytime he comes near. But something weird is going on, because James rarely goes out during the day, and he seems stronger than your typical guy, and he knows the new kids, all of who seem to be harboring some kind of deep secret. Yes. Guess you're sensing the theme that I bought with this lot. Also, Bloodline by Carrie. My dear daughter, I fear an old enemy has returned, an enemy my friends and I had hoped our children would never know. From what you have told me, I believe Quincy Harker is descended from the same evil, parasitic presence I helped remove from the world 35 years ago, one Count Dracula. When 19-year-old John Shaw returns from the trenches of World War I, he is haunted by nightmares, not only of the horrors of battle, but of the strange, cruel, and impossible feats of his regiment's commander, Quincy Harker. Harker's ferocity knows no limits, and his strength seems superhuman. At first, John blames his bloody nightmares on trench fever. When Harker appears in England and begins wooing John's sister's Lily, John must confront the truth and stop Harker from continuing Dracula's bloodline. So, oh my god, that's so good. And as far as I know, they're all standalone, hopefully, because I really don't need to get into any more serious whatsoever, especially after you finish watching this video. You'll see more. So, moving on. I was at Walmart the other day, and I shouldn't have, but I did. They had a sale for $5.97. So here we go. I found one book, Insatiable by Meg Cabot. Yes. And I'll just read the inside flap. Sick of hearing about vampires, so is Mina Harper, but her bosses are making her write about them anyway, even though Mina doesn't believe in them. Not that Mina isn't familiar with the supernatural. See, Mina Harper knows how you're going to die. Not that you're going to believe her. No one does. But not even Mina's cognition can prepare her for what happens when she mistakes that makes the mistake of falling in love with Lucian into something I can't pronounce, a modern day prince with a bit of dark side. It's a dark side a lot of people like an ancient society of vampire hunters would prefer to see him dead for. The problem is Lucian's already dead. Maybe that's why he's the first guy Mina's ever met with whom she could see herself having a future with. See, while Mina's always been able to see everyone else's future, she never been able to look into her own. And while Lucian seems like everything Mina has ever dreamed of in a boyfriend, he might turn out to be more like a nightmare. Now might be a good time for Mina to start learning to predict her own future, if she even has one. And it sounded so good, I had to pick it up. Even though I didn't have a whole lot of money, I was just like, I'll get that. Okay, next, I'm a little ashamed to say, because I got some books. I got Frozen by Robin Wasserman, Shattered by her, and Torn. And you might say, oh, well, these are really cool books. And they are, because once you put them together like this, they look so awesome, right? You guys can see that. Except I already have these books, technically, because she redid these books a while ago, and she just renamed them different things and put a new cover on them. So, yeah, I'm going to read you guys what it's about. This is the first one, Frozen. The download was supposed to change the world. It was supposed to mean the end of aging, the end of death, the birth of a new humanity. But it wasn't supposed to happen to someone like Leah Khan, and it wasn't supposed to ruin her life. Leah knows she should be grateful that she didn't die in the accident. The download saved her, but also changed her forever. She can deal with being a freak. She can deal with the fear in her parents' eyes and the way her boyfriend flinches at her touch. But she can't deal with what she knows deep down every time she forces herself to look in the mirror. She's not the same person she used to be. Maybe she's not even a person at all. Oh, yes. So as I mentioned before, I went off reading the back of this book. I technically already own these, so basically I bought these for the cover. I just really like the covers. I don't really do that a lot, ever. Technically, I didn't buy it on the cover alone because I really do like the story. I love these covers. So, and if you guys want to know what the other covers look like, I thought you guys should know, and what they looked like before. It is skinned, which is awesome. I love these covers too. Crashed and wired. So basically all the same stories, but different covers. I know, I hate myself a little bit, but I found these really cheap. It was like, oh look, these are in hardcover and these are in paperback, and I really love hardcover, and so I got this, and then I saw this for really, really cheap, and I was just like, oh my god, oh the books, stop it. I have a bad eBay habit. And I haven't even read the book yet. So, yeah. But let's just move on from that. Yeah. So, these next books I got from eBay, from the seller, and I've been hearing a lot about these books. And it is, this one has 2 glass houses and the Dead Girls Dance, and it is the first 2 books in the Morgansville Vampire series by Rachel Kane. And I have just been seeing this a lot lately. Everybody's been saying they love it, so I've been like, should I, should I not, should I? Okay, I'll get it. And I'm gonna read Glass Houses for you guys real quick. Morgansville is a small college town in the heart of Texas that has its share of quirky characters and some evil ones too. When a student, Claire Danvers, moves off campus into one of Morgansville's oldest houses, she finds that her roommates don't show many signs of life, but they'll have Claire's back when the town's deepest secrets come crawling out, hungry for flesh. And of course, a lot of you guys know me by now, and you know I can't just buy the first one in the series, apparently. So, well, the first 2, I got Midnight Alley, Feast of Fools, Lords of Misrule, Corpus, Makeout, Kiss of Death, and Ghost Town, all in the same thing. So I was really happy about that. And now, moving on, these next 2 I got from the same seller. And the first one is Evermore by Alice Noel, and I'll read the back for you guys real quick. After a horrible accident claims the lives of her family, 16-year-old Ever Bloom can see people's auras, hear their thoughts, and know someone's entire life story by touching them. Going out of her way to avoid human contact and suppress her abilities, she has been branded a freak at her new high school. But everything changes when she meets Damien Augustine. Damien is gorgeous, exotic, and wealthy. He's the only one who can silence the noise and random energy in her head. Wielding the magic so intense, it's as though he can peer straight into her soul. As Ever is drawn deeper into his enticing world of secrets and mysteries, she's left with more questions than answers, and she has no idea just who he really is or what he is. The only thing she knows to be true is that she's falling deeply and helplessly in love with him. I've already read this book. I liked it. It's really, really nice. But I was rebuying the second one and buying the other ones I missed. I was rebuying the second one because my friend's dog went after it and it did not survive. And also I had to get the rest of them because that same friend was just like, look, you got me into this series, and since it's done, you'll finish rebuying them. So I found a seller and I got it for like cheap. So that's cool. It's cool. The second one is Blue Moon. And then Shadowland, which is the third. And then the fourth is Dark Flame. The fifth is Night Star. And then the last one is Everlasting. And it is the last book in this series. But there is a spin-off series, so I don't know. So many books. I'm gonna wait till I finish reading all those. Yeah, so. And now, next. I got Blue Bloods by Melissa De La Cruz. Some more vampires. Yes. Schuler Van Helen has never fit in at Dungeon, her prestigious New York City private school. She prefers baggy vintage clothes to the parda and pearls worn by her classmates. But when she turns 15, Schuler's life changes dramatically. The death of a popular schoolmate haunts her in unexpected ways, and strangest of all, Jack Force, the most popular boy in school, is showing a sudden interest in her. Once an outcast, Schuler is thrust into Manhattan's most exclusive social circle. Its members are the powerful, the wealthy, and as Schuler soon discovers, the unhuman. They are Blue Bloods, an ancient group of vampires, and for centuries they've been invincible. Now something is preying on this elite group, and Schuler wants to find out the truth. But is she the most vulnerable of them all? I've been wanting to read this for a while now, you guys. I have been like, no, I'll put it off. Do you really need that? You don't need to. But it was cheap, you know. And then I also got with it Masquerade. And Revelations, and then the Van Ellen Legacy, and then a companion novel called Key to the Repositories, and then Misguided Angels, and then Lost in Time, all by Melissa De La Cruz. And there is going to be a 7th and final book released in 2013, so it's almost done too, so don't judge me. Okay. So yeah, I'm very excited, and you know, those two lots together were just like $46, so it's not that much money when you put it all together. Got a lot of books, so please, I am so sorry for if you hear that train, but otherwise I hope you guys enjoyed this book haul. And once again, I want to thank Lizzie from elizzieBooks, and also mention that I am doing a giveaway video, and it is already up. If you haven't noticed, go do that. It ends July 9th. Yeah, so please tell me if you guys have read any of these books and what your thoughts on those may be, and look below if you want to add me on Goodreads, Tumblr, or Twitter, and also a list of my upcoming videos that I will soon be doing. So I will see you guys later, and have a nice day.